this sport isn't exactly what it appears to be sometimes. It takes a big commitment. My team is amazing. They deserve the very best driver, the guy that wants it more than anyone else. And I've been that guy. And I want to make sure that if I come back, I'm willing to do that. It takes a lot. It's not just show up at the track, drive the car, go home. Takes a lot. Takes a lot of commitment. It's a lot of travel. A lot of time missing things with family and friends and all those things that I've done for, 25 years. Do I want to keep doing it? And am I willing to, sacrifice all those things again for my team? So that's just what I'm thinking about. I don't know that running good and winning makes a difference. Be pretty awesome to win the championship and walk off into the sunset. But, I just don't really know. I don't really know. I'm bad at making big decisions. I told somebody out there, I was like, I've been looking at saltwater boats for 6 years. Love to fish, spend a lot of time on the water, and I haven't pulled the trigger on a boat because I just can't make up my mind on what I want. I'm just bad at big decisions. And I'm about to buy one, maybe this week. So I wish I had more time to figure out what I want to do next year, but I don't. So I'll know soon, and you'll know soon.
The interview you just saw was of Martin Truex Jr. post-race after winning the most recent Cup Series race at New Hampshire this past weekend. And in this interview, he discusses on what his future plans are moving forward after the 2023 season, in which case there seems to be no definitive answer on whether the 43-year-old will retire or stay in the Cup Series moving forward past 2023. So in today's video, I'll discuss whether or not Martin Truex Jr. will retire after the season or not. But before we get into the video, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe for more NASCAR content like this. With that being said, on to the video. Before we look into the current 2020 season for Truex, we have to take a step back to a year ago to the 2022 season. In this season, we saw Truex have his first winless season since 2014. But despite all that, Truex still managed to finish 5th in the overall points standings. During this season, however, MTJ contemplated on whether or not to return to the Cup Series for the 2023 season, but in late June of that year, he did confirm that he would be returning for the 2023 season. But anything beyond that, as of right now, is a total mystery. The reason why Truex didn't retire at the end of the 2022 season, however, was because the 19 team was too good. As the 19 team, even though they didn't win a race that year, they still showed very consistent speed in both top 5s and top 10s. So Martin Truex Jr. said, you know what, I know this team is capable of winning, and I'm going to return. So that's the main reason why Martin Truex Jr. didn't retire at the end of the season. Now we have come to this point in Martin Truex Jr.'s career. As of currently in the 2023 season, his stats look like this. 3 wins, 7 top 5s, 10 top 10s, and an average finish of 12.4. So far, Truex has had a very solid rebound this season. But regardless of how many wins Truex might get this season, it may not affect his decision to possibly retire at all. As the man has said himself that it's more of a sacrifice thing than a performance thing now. Completely different than what he said from a year ago. In the interview at the beginning of the video, Truex has said that he has had to sacrifice a lot of time spent with family and friends to go do the job that he's well known and good at. And when I first heard that from him, I instantly reminded me of other athletes in the sports world who miss time with their families but just don't know exactly when to hang it up. Looking at you, Tom Brady. But now we have come to the point of the video of where I would give my take or prediction of this topic. But surprisingly, when it comes to this one, I actually don't have one for Martin Truex Jr.'s future. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I honestly don't know what this man is going to do after this year. And I could spitball some ideas here and there, but in the end, it's this man's decision and what he wants to do. After Truex picked up his second win of the season at Sonoma, I was almost certain that he would most likely return for next season. But after hearing that interview at the beginning of the video after he got his 3rd win at New Hampshire, I honestly can't really say the same. I mean, the tone is just completely off than what it was from a year ago, and if Truex does come to the conclusion that he wants to retire after this year, it wouldn't completely shock me. I'm not sure that this is the Martin Truex Jr. I would love to see and hear from. Now, if Truex does decide to hang it up and retire after this year, the most likely option to replace him would probably be John Hunter Nemechek. As of right now, JHN currently leads the Xfinity Series point standings with 4 wins as of right now, and he's looking to be the Xfinity Series championship favorite. And not only that, he also has a full-time year of Cup experience back in 2020, so it would only make sense for him to be the replacement of the 19 car. But with all this being said, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that Martin Truex Jr.'s 2023 season will be his last as a full-time driver? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And while you're at it, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more NASCAR content like this. We're really trying our best to bust out content the best way we can. Also, tomorrow, a new episode of the Checkers or Wreckers podcast will be on the channel. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.